For a little bit of money, everybody tends to go a bit shy and quiet, and that's okay. It's an opportunity, buyers, for you to consider your strategy. Was that a bid, sir? You're looking at me like you were going to bid. An opportunity for you to consider your strategy, an opportunity also for you to start from a position of strength, start on your terms, show the competition here today that the keys belong to you. An opportunity to mark your territory and stake your claim, buyers. We're certainly here to sell. If you're here to buy, this is your moment, your time. I've had my say, it's time for you to have yours now. I don't mind the call, buyers. I'm in your hands. Where can I see a start? Who'd like to start us off here, buyers? I'll put Mungus here today. I'm not so shy. I'll start with a vendor bid of 660,000 now, and we'll go from there. 660,000 bid with me at 660 the bid. At 660,000 with me now against you all at 660,000. If you come to buy, bargain basement buying at that at 660. At 660,000 now. At 660,000, any better bid, any better offer than 660,000. Perhaps a few shy bidders among us here today. As I said, this is your opportunity, your time. At 660 now. Once at 660,000, are we done? At 660,000 for the second call at 660 the bid. For the third and final call at $660,000 the bid. Are we all done? Finished. Silent and out at 660. Well, buyers, with a lack of competition, it's even more of an opportunity for you to get ahead of the game here today, get ahead of the market, put yourself in the box seat at 660,000. I'll put it back to you for 3 further calls. If we don't reach the vendor's reserve price here today, and we do in fact pass the property in on your bid, what it means is that you will have the first and the exclusive right to purchase the property from the vendor at their reserve price. That opportunity will not exist for any other buyer but the highest bidder. But in order to secure that right, I do need to see your interest now by bidding at 660,000. Now I'll place myself back in your hands at 660,000 once, at 660 twice, for the third and final call at $660,000 the bid. Done, finished, silent out at 660. Well, I'll tell you what, buyers, I'll give you, sorry? I'll tell you what, buyers, I'll give you a moment just to consider your position and consider your strategy here today while we confer with our vendors, and we'll be back momentarily. Thank you. Sticker on the board, and I can say their reserve price is a reflection of that desire. So if you are indeed here to buy, as I said, this is an opportunity for you to put yourself ahead of the competition. If there's no further bidding here today, we will negotiate and entertain any interested party and their offers. If you want to get yourself ahead of the competition and put yourself in the box seat and lock out every other potential competitor from the process, you've got that opportunity now. But I must see your interest by way of bidding at 660,000. Couldn't be any easier for you at 660 now. For the first call at 660,000, done. Second call at 660, done and finished. For the third and final call at $660,000 the bid, all done, all finished, silent and out at 660,000. Let's confirm the bid for me, Michael. at 670. I'll take the 670 now and put you in the box seat here today, sir, at 670,000. There's the competition now at 670,000. If you've come to buy, you have to show me your interest now at 670,000. We will only be dealing with the highest bidder here in the absence of any further bidding here today at 670,000. Bids there. Opportunity to negotiate on an exclusive basis with the vendor are there at 670,000. If you have indeed come to buy, you must show me your interest now. We cannot entertain your interest. We cannot entertain your offers after the auction. That benefit belongs only to the highest bidder. So 670,000. If you've come to buy, bid me now or forever hold your peace at 670,000 for the first call at 670. Are we all done? Second call at 670,000. Done and finished for the third and final call at 670. All done. All finished at 80. Welcome, best of luck at 680,000. Two in it now at 680,000. The bid's at 680,000. Might be slow burn at 680,000. 90 now at 690. At 690,000, give me 700 in the rise. At 690,000, fairly been offered, and 700 beckons now at 690 the bid. At 690,000, making me work really hard to get started here today, but I don't mind. I'm in your hands. At 690 now the bid. At 690,000, fairly been offered now at 690. At 690,000, after all that procrastinating, sir, you can't just give me one bid and run off. You've got to give me two or three at least. At 690 I have. At 690 the bid now. First call at 690,000. At 700,000, even money now at 7. At 700, bottom end of the range, probably where we should have started. At 7 now, but we're here nevertheless. At 700,000, fairly been offered. At 700 the bid. I've got to take 10, sir. Can I say 10 in the rise at 700,000? At 700,000, make it 10 at 710 now. At 710,000, welcome back at 10 and make it 20 on top. At 710,000, fairly been offered now. At 710 the bid. At 710,000, bids there. At 710, bids there. My left, your right, opportunity with you now. At $710,000 the bid. At 710 the bid for the first call at 710,000. Are we done? At 710,000. Second call at 710. Are we done? Finished at 710,000. Third final call, make it 20 now. At 30, even better at 30. It's just a big bid, sir. Don't let it scare you off. I'm sure you can make one too. At 730 in the bids here. At 730,000. At 730,000, fairly been offered. At 730 the bid. At 730,000, feel free to get involved in that side of the crowd anytime you want. At 30 I have. At 730,000, fairly been offered. 40. At 40 now, welcome back at 40. At 740 the bid now. At 740,000, again my left, your right, but the opportunity's with you now. At $740,000. At 740,000, bid there, opportunity here. At 740 now, first call at 740. At 740,000, second call at 740. At 740,000 for the third and final call at 740 the bid. Are we done? And 50 now, 750. At 750,000. At 750,000. At 750 now. At 750,000, fairly been offered at 750 the bids there. At 750,000, make absolutely no mistake. I will say that we are on the market and selling here today. So if you have come to buy, you must show me your interest now at 750,000. After a slow start, we got there at 55, and I'll take the 55. At 755 and 60, the quick retort. At 760,000, we're on the market, we're selling. If you're waiting for me to go back inside and seek instructions, I won't be doing that today. We're on the market, we sell here today at 760. Bids there, keys are there. If you've come to buy, bid me now or forever hold your peace, because we sell away at 765 now. At 765 the bid. At 765,000, sir, this is where it counts. We're on the market and selling. There's no second chances here today. No further opportunity to buy. It's now or never. At 765 the bid. The bid's there. The keys are there. We're on the market. We sell at 765. Once at 765. Done. Twice at 765,000. Done. Finished. Third. At 70 now, 770. At 770,000. At 770,000, perhaps try a bigger bid, sir. 770 the bid. At 770,000, fairly bid and offered. We're on the market. We're selling at 770. At 770,000, fairly bid and offered. At 770, bids there. Against the fence at 70. The opportunity is still here. We're on the market. We're selling. We play for keeps here today. At 770 the bid. At 5, at 775, at 775, at 775,000, at 775,000, bid back there now at 75, still no action on this side of the crowd at 75, at 775,000, fairly been offered now at 80 got, at $780,000 now, at 780, at 780,000, fairly been offered, bid there at 80 now, at 780, we're on the market, we're selling, are we absolutely sure? I'll get you back on top for one, at 780,000, the bid's there, we're on the market and selling, no second chances here today. We're on the market, we sell, bids here, keys are here, on the market and selling for the first call at 780, all done. Second call at 780,000, done. Finished. Third at 1. At 781 and we're back on top with 1 at 781,000. If that's enough, let them have it at 1, otherwise bid me higher. At 781,000, fairly been offered, the bid's at 781. At 781,000, fairly been offered, almost had it at 781. At 781,000, first call at 781. At 781,000, second call, third, final call, 781 the bid, done, finished, silent, out, 781. In or out, sir? Need to know. At 781,000, about to sell. Yes or no? At 781. Once. Twice. Third. Final call. 85 at 785. The one's still good with me if you've got it, you're absolutely sure. At 785,000, the bid's back here, the keys are back here. We're on the market, we sell at 785 now. At 785,000, first call at 785. Yes. Second call at 785,000. You scared me there, sir. You stuck up behind me there at 785. Third, final call, 785,000. You haven't got a bid in you, have you? At 785?
No.
Oh, I thought I might as well try. You're out here at 785. Third.
As much as you want.
I'll try and pushing, sir. At 785,000. Third and final call at 785. Bids there, keys are there. Have you absolute best here today? Absolutely sure. Thank you very much for your spirit of being here today. At 785,000, once, twice, third, final call, done, finished, silent and out. We're selling, selling, selling. Sold, congratulations and well bid. Please join me in congratulating our purchasers and our vendors here today. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourts Rata & Co auction. Have a great weekend.